Hi, my name's Sharon Kootenay, and I'm a visual artist from Edmonton, born and raised in Smoky Lake, Alberta. I am a visual fine craft artist. I work primarily in beadwork, but this time I took a foray into collage and poetry. My experience with the works began with a giant gateway that I had worked on with my collaborator, and it went up during COVID. So I love working with the works. I'm absolutely thrilled to be back. I'm an artist. I'm kind of working very detailed work, but I really don't have the ability to install. I just, it's not in my wheelhouse. So it's really excellent to work with the curatorial team. That's really my favorite part. Niwapahkwanin is a Cree word. It translates kind of roughly to I see flowers when I close my eyes. I see flowers. So if I'm sort of meditating, I see these beautiful flower shapes start to come. When I started it, I was sort of in the midst of the dissolution of a very long-term relationship and rebounded very terribly into another one. So that's it became a story about really thinking about some relationships that I had, what they meant to me. So if I had to choose three words to describe it, I would say it's an exploration of intimate relationships. My lived experiences as a Métis woman is really the cornerstone of the work I do. It's the foundation of the work I do. I really view my artwork as a way of sort of understanding and discovering more about myself, and my artwork or the poetry I'm writing it just documents that time. So the materials I used to create this work, it all started with beadwork. So I beaded the flower shapes and leaf shapes. The panels themselves are really, really big. Beadwork is the actual size. So in a panel that was, say, 6 by 9, the beadwork shapes had to be significant. So they are the size of saucers. And then from there, I photocopied them, applied as a collage to a tissue paper background. The poetry book, so there's also 8 chapters of poetry that belong with the visual art. Those are done in handmade books. My process for combining visual art and poetry, it's because I was having a lot of big feelings, and I sort of thought that I wanted to do these panels and that they were sort of going to hide a little, but then I thought, well, nobody will really understand what they're about. And because it is very intimate relationships, it is metaphorical in a sense. It was a real pleasure to write it. Well, I'm hoping when people see the work that, first of all, maybe have an appreciation for beadwork and the art of floral beadwork. I hope that people, when they see some of the images, that they will maybe understand how they relate to the poetry themselves. For my exhibit, it connects to the festival theme by place mostly. What I came to understand through it is that your heart really loves the same every time. So when you love somebody, it's your heart that loves them. And it was really important for me to understand that. To me, the most exciting thing about presenting the work is that I haven't presented in a long time. And this one took a long time. So it was probably up to 4 years in the making. So I'm very excited to present it with the works. The works definitely was my first choice to present this work. So thank you